It doesn't matter. Tyler can edit it out.
Oh yeah, hi Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Tell him to go back to the corner.
Tyler.
Go back to your corner.
But don't fap
now.
it. We just cleaned it.
Wait, you cleaned it? I wouldn't clean it. Anyway.
No, I didn't clean it. I mean, it was just cleaned. I wouldn't touch that.
Some hazardous material tape over that corner.
Welcome to another episode of the Shifty Key Podcast. I'm Luis, aka Spartan Sloth, and today we have...
TJ1023.
RubyFingRose.
Oh, is that what that is? RubyFingRose?
Yes. Don't you know English?
I may have thought that was like finger rose or something.
TJ the finger guy.
That's just how I read it.
Oh, well. It's called having a sex imagination. I know how it feels.
But it's the capital letters all next to each other.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
So...
Well. Speaking of messed up stuff, TJ, you had your initiation or whatever today. This week,
my
right?
Initiation. I got hazed by my college. That's exactly what happened, Luis.
You had to do a leap of faith.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Off a tall building.
In Florida? Nah. We don't have
tornado. Ew. Sorry.
But actually, yeah, I did have my college orientation, which was mandatory. Like, it's a mandatory thing that everybody who applies there has to go to. We stay there for 2 days. We spend the night in the dorms, whether we're staying there for housing or not. And we go to, like, seminars and panels and other bull crap. I mean, I thought it was BS because... I mean, I guess it was informative, it tells you, oh, this is college life. This is how you get used to it. You gotta not slack off, and, they showed me how to register for classes. That was pretty cool. But, in general, the people there are not my cup of tea.
The what are not your cup of tea?
Like, just the people there, like, they're not the kind of people that I would normally hang out with.
Oh. Well, you get used to it. It's just it's a new environment for you. So I imagine there will be a period of adaptation to the whole thing.
Yeah. Just the people, like, I don't know. They're all, obsessed with not computer stuff, and I'm obsessed with computer stuff, so it's like, they don't, like, I wore my Achievement Hunter shirt, and I thought there would be at least one other person there. Out of apparently there were, 1,000 incoming freshmen. I thought at least one of them would be like, oh, hey, that's an Achievement Hunter shirt. Nope.
Well, maybe one of them is shy. And besides, that's pretty much my life. I don't know anyone else who knows of Rooster Teeth. I did introduce it to some of my friends, and I was very surprised to learn that one of them is watching Ruby.
Woo.
But that's about it.
They're watching Ruby. It's kind of creepy.
Oh no, not
they're all a
Ruby
bunch of stalkers.
Mm.
Ruby the show.
I was gonna say, have you been putting cameras in my room?
I don't know.
Have you, Luis? Have
No,
you?
I haven't.
Will kick your... Instant
Yay!
beat you to death. Yay!
Wow, that was good.
I'm here all night.
Speaking of being somewhere all night, and that's the best segue ever, by the way, I'm currently doing this podcast on my secondary computer, if you can say that. I mean, it's my family's desktop. And, man, it's slow. So slow.
It's your backup one.
Yeah, pretty much. I use it right now for my research project and now for recording the podcast, but rarely...
Yep. Gotta have a backup plan.
Yeah, I try to. Although this backup plan could be a bit faster.
Go faster. Gotta go fast.
There was this one thread I opened here on RT, and and people were posting GIFs. I think I nearly melt down the computer with the GIFs. It was that bad.
Gifts
Like,
are evil.
yeah, it didn't want to load, then started crashing the internet, nearly crashed the computer, and then nearly physically crashed the computer onto a wall. But that might have been kind of like me.
Gifts will kill your computer.
Will they though?
If gifts can kill your computer, then you still burn them.
How does someone burn a GIF?
They call it yang.
Fair enough.
I have a yang. Your argument is invalid.
Oh, that reminds me. Crap, I can't remember exactly what the picture was. But this week I saw one of those, your argument is invalid. And, damn it. I'm trying to remember. It was something with a sloth. Well, big surprise that I'm looking for stuff with sloths on the internet. Not that kind of stuff, but,
Coincidence?
stuff.
I think not.
And, yeah, I can't remember. Well, shit, that was awesome. Good talk.
You had amnesia.
Yeah, probably when I tried to throw my computer on the wall.
It bounced back and hit you.
Yeah. Vengeance. But what about your week, Ruby?
It's been fine. Today I played Resident Evil 6 and Black Ops 2, in which I walked into a room and all of a sudden, like, first guy I see is someone from the other team.
Well, it was Black Ops 2. Did you shoot him?
Yep.
Good. Well done. That's not normally what you would say to someone if you ask them, "Did you shoot that guy?" and be like, "Yeah." But that's acceptable in video games. Mm-hmm. Video games. Don't do that at home, kids.
If you do, you'll get in trouble.
Probably.
Bad children.
Moral of the story: do not shoot people.
Yep.
For real.
Haven't we learned from the 10,000 other times?
At some point, people gotta learn. Now that reminds me of something. I think I've already owned, well, not me exactly, but I've already shot with a pistol BB gun. I don't know why. It's just something that I had forgotten about. But now that you mentioned it, did you guys ever have a BB gun or something when you were kids?
No. I want one so bad.
Sadly, no. My mom still is way too, uptight about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, as I was saying, I didn't have one. Just shot with one.
My mom's kind of afraid that, I'll shoot my eye out or something like that.
Yeah, I'd be afraid too. I mean, TJ, come on.
No, I
someone else then.
I think it'd be cool to, maybe not a BB gun. Well, I guess it would be a BB gun, but I've always wanted to try out Airsoft. You know what that is, right?
Your face always wanted to try Airsoft. Ew.
Shut up.
If you can't...
Shut up.
Oh, and
I will end you.
And if you can't, downgrade the Nerf.
Or you can go old school and buy a slingshot. I already owned a slingshot. Good times.
I have a slingshot and shoot cars.
Or I could just throw rocks at people. That works too.
Well, I never aimed at people. I kept trying to knock coconuts out of trees and stuff.
And then a coconut hit someone.
Well, kinda. There was this one time it wasn't exactly like a coconut, the kind of coconut you can drink the water from and stuff, but it was something like that. And it was hanging on a tree. I managed to put it down with my slingshot. Then I grabbed this coconut and I started throwing it on the sidewalk so I could break it and see what's inside. And I noticed that it bounced a lot. So I called out my cousin and told her, "Hey, come check this out." And so I aimed the coconut on the sidewalk. She puts her head in the direction of the coconut so she could see what was going to happen. So I throw the coconut on the sidewalk and it bounces back straight into her head.
Well, you're a terrible person.
I didn't mean to. I mean, we were kids, we were dumb as shit. So in order to do that, you gotta be pretty stupid. So he hit her in the head. She was like crying and stuff. And I said, "Oh, sorry, didn't mean to throw a coconut on your head."
Blame it on the dog. Or anyone sending nets to you.
Or blame it on Tucker.
Tucker did it.
Yeah.
Tucker did it.
Tucker. Let's see how. Yeah, that was before Rooster Teeth. Like before Rooster Teeth existed, not before I met Rooster Teeth. Because it would be something really stupid to do as a teenager.
You'd be like, Tucker did it, but who's Tucker?
Good question. Well, TJ said he will be back because he has to shut his brother up. That seems to be a recurring theme today because Ruby was having issues with her sister. My sister decided to make a phone call when I was about to start recording. What?
I beat mine over the head with a bunch of controllers.
Really?
Oh my god, I wish.
That seems aggressive. I just had to wait for my sister to shut up. And now TJ has to shut his brother up. We should start, like, a support group for that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My brother was ranting about flies.
Oh. What did he find?
Oh, here's
ranting.
a topic we can talk about on the podcast. My brother has an unnatural obsession against flies. Like, if he sees a fly, he freaks out. Like, you know those noises that Gavin makes in all of the Achievement Hunter Let's Plays?
Oh god, yeah.
He makes those noises whenever a fly shows up, and he, like, waves his arms in the air and does these weird faces.
He freaks out in fear.
No, not in fear, in anger. He gets really fucking angry. Granted, my brother gets really fucking angry at everything, but flies is just one of those things that the second he sees it, he just freaks the fuck out.
Well, they are allied with the Illuminati anyway.
What?
Per the Illuminati.
Illuminati flies.
Must be careful.
The New World Order, led by flies.
That'd be fucking terrible. Flies are annoying.
They're annoying, but they're nothing to, like, go on rampages about.
Freak the fuck out.
Burn all the flies.
Actually, have you guys heard that scientists are trying, like, there are scientists that are being paid to find out what the environmental effects would be if, like, all the flies in the world were eradicated as a species? And I think they all pretty much decided that not much would happen.
I can only imagine why they will be researching that. It's probably something like, I invented this poison against flies. It's gonna kill every single last one of them. But, maybe that could fuck up the plan. Could you guys check it out if it's okay if I use it?
Actually, what they would do is, you ever play the Mass Effect games?
No.
Well, then this...
But you can go ahead.
Then this makes no sense. But in Mass Effect, there's a group of aliens called the Krogans who were genetically modified so that they don't, like, give birth as much. Like, only one baby in every 1,000 babies born survives. Basically, they want to do that to flies, only make it so that 0 in every 1,000 baby flies survive. So basically, they want to
pretty much eradicate flies.
Yeah, but like that's how they want to do it without, like, poisoning. Without poison, because if you do poison, then you get things with, like, the frogs. They croak.
As a
Get it? Frogs croak.
Yeah.
Oh man. TJ, no.
I see that. I see what you did there.
Yeah. What were you saying,
I'd
Luis?
kill you now for that.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that if you eradicate a species, whatever species it is, it's gonna come back by you in the ass. Like, there's probably a reason why flies exist. For the balance of the environment and stuff. So
there might. The way I see it is there might be some sort of shift in some sort of environmental balance. Like, but I think there are already other bugs that fill that role. Like, mosquitoes. Well, I wish we could eradicate those too, but alright, so, like,
If we do, we're all
Flies,
dead.
flies are like a food source for like frogs, spiders, things like that. But you have other bugs that can also be food sources, like mosquitoes, bees, wasps, and all those bugs also already do the job of like pollinating and things like that. So like, really, why keep flies around? Just tell them to go away, get off our planet. Just put all the flies in a net and launch them into orbit.
Well, that seems like a waste of money. I mean, they can fly. Duh.
It's the name flies.
Yeah.
They don't have that name because they can ride go-karts, TJ. Jesus.
I would love to see a fly ride a go-kart.
like a little mini go-kart.
Yep.
That-
Fly karting.
That would be almost as annoying if flies, instead of flying around, they just like drove around on like your desk or the floor or something in little tiny go-karts, just getting under your feet and all that other annoying stuff.
Remember the short with Mini Gus?
Yeah.
The voice he had? For some reason, I imagined the fly having that exact same voice and going like, "Ha, bye, suckers!"
So you're saying every fly is just Gus?
No,
Oh.
every fly has a voice of Mini Gus.
Little sarcastic
different.
asshole.
That made my day so much more entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be pretty much like, they see me rolling. I can't
They
make an
do.
impression. I was trying to make an impression, but
They see
fuck
me
that.
rolling. They hating.
Trying to catch me flying dirty. So, Ruby, I believe you have some projects going on, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think I might have mentioned something to Mugsy. By the way, shout out to Mugsy. She has been gone a while from our podcast. And Gem too.
He's in the corner. Shout out to him.
I don't think Jim's in the corner with Tyler.
Yeah, no one wants to be in the corner of Tyler. You have no idea the kind of disgusting, fucked up stuff that goes on in the corner.
You know nothing.
It's like hentai and Smeagol and Dolphins Rule 34 kind of shit.
Alright, well, back on topic. What kind of projects do you have going on, Ruby?
Voice acting.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you still need to be our back?
I think so.
Okay.
So, Tyler, please insert the
Yeah.
technical difficulties music here.
Or not.
Don't leave my voice in it. Please put the technical difficulties or something. That's good podcast material.
We could try and
Just,
look up other
just in
topics
case
while we
Tyler
wait.
put something related to this, Ruby has to go get some food.
Yeah.
TJ, please don't burp into the mic.
I wasn't
Gonna use
burping. I was making that was my thinking noise. I make that noise when I think.
Wow. That's gotta be a disturbance in the classroom.
Oh no! Whenever I want to disturb somebody, what was that? That like a zombie
Your
noise?
thinking noise. No, it's your thinking.
No, that was not my.
Sounds like
You're
bowel
over exaggerating. You're over exaggerating, my good sir. But if I ever want to annoy anybody, I can make bird noises.
Please don't.
I don't know how well
that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I have no idea what it sounds like through a mic, but I think it sounds pretty realistic. Realistic enough to annoy everybody around me.
I used to, back when I was in high school, I guess. Yeah, high school. Second year, because here our high school is 3 years long. So like first, second, third year. When I was in the second year, I was able to do like this weird noise. I think I can still do it, but it became annoying to me. But it sounded an awful lot like the eagle in Assassin's Creed. You know, when you are on a synchronization point and you press a button and then an eagle flies by shouting or whatever. It was pretty much like that. But yeah.
But you can't do it anymore?
I think I can, but it's very loud and I can't be bothered to do it right now.
Do it, do it, do it.
No, I got other people at home, by the way.
Fuck
TJ.
those people.
Yeah!
Well, hello back.
Well, that escalated
welcome
quickly.
back, Ruby. I believe we were talking about projects.
Yeah. You said you were involved in voice acting.
Yeah.
What do you like in community projects or personal project?
I got Ruby and Abridged.
Oh, you play Ruby in Ruby Abridged?
No, Abridged. It's a different one.
Rubridged?
Yep.
I haven't heard of it.
It's because
Sorry.
you're still working on the first episode.
Well, then that explains why I haven't
Oh.
heard of it.
Would you mind giving us a little sample?
Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
I mean, otherwise we're gonna have to bear with TJ making bird noises. And then I'll have to fly to Florida so I can punch him in the throat. Fucking stop.
You have you have no idea how many people make the same threat. Like, it doesn't matter where you're from. Somebody always says the phrase, "Somebody kill that bird." There's always somebody that says that.
Well, I said punch her throat, not kill the bird.
I guarantee if I join TeamSpeak sometime later, just start tweeting at people, they'll be like, "Somebody kill that bird."
Just tweeting at people. Hey TJ, how's it going? Pew pew pew.
Oh, I should just send a tweet to like Ryan or somebody and be like, "I'm sending you a tweet and it's just a video of me tweeting."
So Ruby. Tyler, you're going to edit this one.
Make a dubstep tweet remix. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, like, I got the script up.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna take it from the rooftop scene where, like, she jumped off to go after Roman.
So is this like a fan show about Ruby?
It's in Abridged,
So it is Ruby Abridged.
but a different one.
What does a bridge stand for anyway? In this case.
Well, I'm in like a lot of like popular animes. People make abridged versions of them, which are basically like they're re-edited and things like that with new voice actors, which are usually fan voice actors, to make them like funnier or more obscene, things like that. Not that I'm implying that your video will be obscene or anything like that, Ruby.
So in this case, how is it? Is it like TJ mentioned with trying to make it funnier, or?
You're trying to, like, make it funnier.
Oh, cool.
Okay, okay, I'm ready.
Our bodies are ready.
Seriously, I'm just trying to take you to the nice people in the lab coats. Sorry about the henchman. Dude, that was a sample.
That was awesome.
That was pretty good.
I had to, like, go, like, higher up.
That was really good. Have you guys ever? Well, you obviously are working with something related to voice acting, but have you guys ever done something like that, or do you have any previous experience with that, Ruby?
No, this is the first time.
TJ, how about you?
At one point when I was a lot younger, my brother tried to make a Sims 3 machinima, and I think I did a voice on there, but it was really simple, and I was a lot younger, so it sounded kind of retarded.
So you guys tried to make Strangerhood, is that it?
I had no idea what Rooster Teeth was back then. I'm not infringing on copyrights.
It's a spin-off of the Strangerhood.
It's like
It's called the Strangler Hood.
the Stranger.
It's basically all the characters from Strangerhood except they're serial killers trying to murder each other.
Wow,
And at the end,
Not really.
everyone dies.
That's a good idea, though. We should do that.
the Strangler.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a
let's-
copy of The
let's-
Sims 3. We can do this.
You know what? Perhaps I should contact Bernie and see if we can suggest that for the second season.
Yeah, they don't want to make it. Be like, hey, just have us make it.
Yeah.
All you guys have to do is send shitty shittily recorded lines.
I mean, they
It's a
don't want to make
sequel.
it, and Ray doesn't want to do it, so we'll do it. And since we'll
Yeah.
probably kill off all the characters, then there will
That's
be no
what they
Strangerhood
should do.
Season 3.
That's what they should do for the new Strangerhood. They need to just kill off all the characters in the first episode. Be like, hey, we promised you guys a second season. We never said how long it had to last.
It's like 5 episodes of 1 minute showing characters dying. You know what? It would be funny though if they actually made Ray do everything, or at least every single voice for the show, because I feel like they didn't want to do Strangerhood in the first place. Like it was kind of like a mockery, but it turned serious because they did hit the milestone. And
They really, even Ray didn't want to do it towards the end. It was everybody on the internet that did.
And it's a joke that Ray used to do, and and like I think he's noticing that his jokes are becoming a thing with people, and it's been a while. Like they keep repeating them. So now Strangerhood Season 2 is gonna happen. So they should probably make Ray do all the voices. It would be really funny to watch. Like, hey, remember when he said Ray was gonna do it? Yeah, we meant it.
We actually meant it.
Um,
We're keeping you to your promise of doing everything.
so have either of you guys actually watched Strangerhood Season 1?
I've watched like half an episode.
I haven't touched it.
I think
do
I
wanna watch it like thoroughly though, but
watched the whole thing when I first, started watching Rooster Teeth, because I watched Red vs. Blue and I was thinking, oh, I want more. So I went into Rooster Teeth, watched all the shorts, and I was like, I want more. So then I watched Panics and Strangerhood, which were like their only other things I had back then. But it's been so long, I have no idea what it was
Before
about.
my show.
Yes, before your show. Before you were important.
Yeah, well, now I am important.
Somebody's full of themselves.
Suck on that.
got him. I think I watched like 2 episodes of Panics. Not that it was bad, but I just didn't follow up. And I was mentioning this the other day, I think, before we recorded the last episode. The Rooster Teeth shorts are actually what made me kind of like stay with RT. I learned about it through one of Jack's videos. It was the Holocron guide for Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1. And I liked it. And I was like, wow, this is useful, and these guys are funny. So one day I decided to check out the rest of the stuff. I started watching the shorts, and I love the shorts. I really wish they would come back to like a more frequent schedule for them, and especially if they're in the style of the first 2 seasons. Not the new ones are bad, but the first 2 seasons were hilarious, like absolutely awesome. And then only much later I started not much later, but a while later I started watching Red vs. Blue.
I am ashamed.
Well, stuff happened, because back then it was in season 7 or 8 or something like that. And I looked at that and was like, oh, come on, there's a bunch of seasons. I'll watch that later. Then I remember I kind of binge watched it, divided in 2 times. Like the first one, I watched half of it. Then I stopped for like a month or so because, uni and stuff. And then I went back to it and finished the whole thing off. That was probably my first year of uni, I guess. Either that or the year before, the last year of high school. Can't remember exactly.
Yeah. I get
What
that.
about you guys? How did you learn about Rooster Teeth?
Wait, who's going first?
You can go first.
Well, like,
Hurry up.
I heard.
Go.
Come on, teacher.
Talk.
These are like, I heard like the Red Like Roses song, like one video. So I went to go search it up, and I found Ruby. That's how I found Rooster Teeth.
How long ago was that?
A year.
I was
So
about to say it's a bit more recent, I guess, than the 2 of us, CJ.
yeah, I've been watching them for probably like 5 years, but I've been a member of the site for 3.
Yeah, I think we have about the same time of getting to know them. Ha, suck that, TJ.
You're all noobs to me.
Go
Rooster
fuck yourself.
noobs.
Wait, you said it's been 3 years you're on the site?
Yeah, I've been on the site for 3 years.
Huh, thought it was less.
Like, I signed up before they took away. Like, I don't know if they still do, but they used to have a like you couldn't sign up for the site if you were younger than 16. And
Right.
I don't know if it was my 15th birthday or if it was close to my 15th birthday or 16th birthday, but basically I signed up a year early, so my age on the website is not my actual age. It's a year later. Like on the site it says I'm 19, I'm actually 18.
So, I think they reduced the limit for that. I think now it's 13, isn't it? Because I've seen a few 15-year-olds are on the site. Yeah. Do
you
you
have
time
to go,
for
Ruby?
Ruby, are you still there?
Yeah.
Do you have time for like 2 questions and then we can wrap this up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 3,
Go fast.
2, 1. Okay. So let's do some questions.
We don't have time for your stupid theme song, Luis.
Oh, shut up, TJ. So this one was sent by Sunny88P, and he asks, if the power went out and you had nowhere to go, what would you do for fun? Ruby, go first. Lightning round.
Lightning means fast.
Let's see. I would basically do some stupid stuff. Like throw books out the window.
Throw books at the window? Seems legit.
Yeah.
Solid plan.
I guess.
So, TJ, you and I could answer this one later. Let's just get another one and then we'll go back to our questions. Well, damn. Just so the audience knows what was going on, Ruby suddenly had to leave, and then she doesn't have to leave anymore. Okay, so we can answer the question. Go ahead, TJ. You probably had a plan for an answer.
Well, I did, but then I lost it. But now it's back. But it's not.
Make up your mind.
Shut up. Nobody asked you except for the audience. Probably be. I'd probably be on my phone. My phone doesn't need power. Yeah.
Well, last time we had last time the power went out for a long time. I remember I just turned on one of our battery-powered radios, and I just sat there in the living room with the candles on and listening to music.
Oh,
that's actually kind of a cool scene. So it was.
I actually have an interesting story for this. It was probably a couple of years ago. There was a power outage that lasted a couple hours in my city. And we just decided we were going to go driving around because we didn't know if it was just our house or our block. So we ended up driving into the middle of our town, and it was literally pitch black. It was the creepiest thing you've ever seen. Like, normally you drive somewhere and it's like, oh, lights there, activity. But it was 1 a.m., just driving down the middle of town. There was nothing around. Every single light was off. There was like one car on the other side of the road. It was so fucking creepy.
And that was when you see Ryan come up.
The Mad King. But yeah.
Alright, so let's choose another question here.
Oh, but by the way, just want to make a quick shout out to Sunny88P for actually interacting with us.
Yeah, man, shout out to you. Thanks for sending questions and stuff.
Shout
really
out.
Appreciate it. Let's see. This next one was sent by Nick Gons, and he asks, do jellyfish get gas from eating jelly beans?
No.
Was that Gavin?
It does sound like a Gavin question. I mean,
yeah, it could probably be on Gavin or Google.
Google.
Because
which one said it? It's fine.
Let's find out.
TJ, go.
The obvious answer is that they don't have mouths, so no, they don't.
TJ, you should have said
they don't
you're
even
feeling
eat
lucky.
jelly beans. Screw you. There is no luck. We don't. Druid isn't here. We don't have the Irish luck. This is no. Stop it. No luck for you.
Well, that
Anyway.
was rude.
No. Yes, I don't know.
I thought the question and the best answer that came up was only the ones that are tutti frutti flavored.
Oh, wow. It's the internet. Everybody's dumb.
Hey, I'm on the internet. I'm not dumb. At least I don't think so. TJ, don't be offensive.
I'm not being offensive. I'm
You're
being a
being
realist.
offensive.
I'm being a realist. Calm down, white knights.
Calm down,
Your fa-
Weiss.
Your face is being
Blake.
offensive, TJ.
Oh.
Got him.
Yeah, well. At least my government isn't corrupt. Oh.
Fucking got me. And you're
That's a lie, my
absolutely
government
right.
is corrupt. Anyway, on to the next question.
Yeah. And this one was sent by Jamester1289, also known as Quirky. And he asks, Ewoks or Jawas?
Jawas.
Ewoks or Jawas?
Jawas, obviously. I mean, Jawas are like... They live in the ghetto part of the galaxy, so, you know, they have street smarts, unlike the Ewoks. You know,
they're pretty OG.
they hijack
They
droids, things like that.
They sell intergalactic dreads.
I don't know
They
about
can
that.
They can fuck your shit up.
Yep.
They can, they can go and steal your bitch and steal your dope, and then shoot your ass up and stuff. That's at least what I've gathered from
Yo, bitch.
some rap musics.
You know, they know
Is
where to find you a
that's
droid
what
that speaks the
gangsters do.
binary language of moisture evaporators.
Thank God I live in the ghetto.
Yeah. And they can literally fuck a moisture.
They can fuck your shit up. Need it.
Fuck bitches get money.
Don't be a bitch.
You know what they
Alrighty
say?
then.
Fuck Banthas, get bitches and money, or something along
That
those
shit.
lines.
I don't think anybody's ever said those combinations of words, Luis.
Maybe they did, but do you speak Jawa?
No.
I mean, have
Do
you
you?
heard the guys?
Do
they-
you speak
like-
Jawa?
Well, I mean, I know a guy, TJ, and
You know
those
nothing.
guys,
You know a guy. Is that
yes, and I
who's
mean,
your guy?
all they do is like,
Pop it,
or
pop it.
stuff like that.
What?
They
Who's
say
your guy?
words. They say words. Like they say
I
bob
can-
it. That's all I know.
They say utini as well, and I cannot
Who-
reveal my
Utini.
sources, Ruby.
Okay, who's your translator for the Jawas?
All you guys have to know is that I know a guy. He knows
How do-
other guys.
Why do people need like translators to understand every other race in the galaxy in Star Wars, but everybody understands droids when all they do is beep and boop at you? What the hell?
Because they only took the droid. Because they only took that class to learn droid language.
Yeah.
They
It's
didn't
like-
pay enough for the others.
The 3 languages they offer in high school: French, Spanish, droid. I'd take droid.
I take
I'll learn
all
basic.
three.
I mean, I know how to swear at someone in basic. It's shuta.
In basic
That's
what?
it. Basic, the language that like pretty much everyone speaks in Star Wars. It's called basic, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what basic is? It's English.
No, it's not.
It's basically
Yes, it is.
English.
No. Is it?
Galactic basic language is English.
Well, I know that there is that the one other alien language they use it often, and one of the cuss words they have is shuta. All I know is that I've heard that in Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I thought it was awesome that they had their own cuss word.
This is your fun fact for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, just yell shoot at everybody.
Yeah.
They won't get it.
Shooter.
Go up to your
You're
friends
just a
and tell me.
dirty shooter. Sorry to all
Shooter.
the Huts and or Twi'leks out there that we offended.
Oh
You'll be
yeah,
sent
who's
a
a
gift
dirty
basket.
shooter?
Oh God. You'll all be sent a gift basket just for that. Saying we're all sorry.
Hey baby, you want to shoot at my head tails?
Ah!
Wow, that was even dirtier.
Dang, could you come beat these guys up?
Well, I think that's... Do you guys want to answer another question, or...?
Now we can save them for later. You want to
Yeah.
try and wrap it up and go to an audience question?
Oh, right.
Anyone in the audience?
Not exactly. Actually, if they want to answer, that would be great. Oh, and by the way, we do have an answer. Let's try to decide this on the spot. Should we read the answers on the podcast?
Yeah. I mean, it's our only answer, so it's not like we have to get used to, doing it every week.
TJ, shut up.
Fuck it, let's read it.
So,
YOLO.
Hashtag YOLO, bitch.
The last question we asked was on podcast number 20. Well, not the last question, but anyway. Sunny88P sent the answer for the question, would you bone an opposite sex version of yourself from another dimension? From our 22nd podcast. And his answer is, genetically speaking, it would be like boning your own sister. So in that aspect, I would say no. Even though she would probably be very hot. But if I change the question a bit, would you bone an opposite sex version that reminds you of yourself? Then my answer will turn into a yes. Because I like smart hot women. And I could see a female version of me going for a guy like me. So, remember everyone, if you answer our questions for the audience, you can get a shout out. And have your answer read on our podcast. I think that's how we're gonna work this.
Yeah.
Our very own guess.
I feel like we had all this stuff figured out 22 podcasts ago, but we've kind of forgotten how to do it.
Exactly. It's been so long since someone answered one of our questions.
We need the answers.
We're kind of out of practice. So, Sunny, thanks for answering again. And Ruby, here's how it works. We ask our guests to ask a question for the audience, so they have to answer. So, go ahead, whatever your heart desires.
Oh my god, you just gave me this power.
Unlimited power.
Shut up, Darth Spartan song.
Shut up before I kick your ass.
Okay.
That was not nice.
That was rude.
Oh my god.
Lightning round.
God damn it, don't start this again.
Ding dun 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 dun. Da 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 da.
I didn't know we were watching Jeopardy.
Or it was the Oompa Loompa song.
What?
Oompa Loompa Tippity-doo.
You really, Luis?
I don't know. We don't have Jeopardy here.
You should.
We don't own it.
Where are you going to get all your useless trivia if you don't have Jeopardy?
Books, internet,
Too much work. Too much work.
I think I have one on anime.
Alright, so hit it.
If you had to choose, what anime universe would you live in? Would you choose Sword Art Online or Attack on Titan?
Sorry, what was the question? If you had to choose one of those.
Yeah. If you had to choose which one you could live in, would you choose Sword Art Online or Attack on Titan?
No, okay, if you had to choose, like, which one you would
Which
live in.
anime universe to live in?
Okay.
Yeah. And third answer is Ruby.
You want to try answering that one, TJ?
Yeah, I already have an answer. I'd live in Sword Art Online. I'm not ashamed. I think that would be awesome. Plus, there would be 90% less giants trying to eat me. So, that's a plus. Definite plus.
That sounds sexual.
Everyone in the walls would, every single Titan would think of you as a McDonald's French fry.
Oh, well, yeah.
Then I just get then why don't they just get catapults and launch McDonald's French fries at them?
Woo!
Keep them busy. Problem solved.
Women and children first.
Sorry?
Women and children in the catapult first.
Well, I was thinking French fries, so nobody would have to die, but that works too.
Well, in my case, I'd probably be stuck in somewhere in between, like a Nexus or whatever, because I'm not familiar with either of those, or neither of those would be correct. Anyway,
Well,
I've never watched any of those two.
to give you a
I've heard of
little
them.
background, so you can make an informed decision in that Nexus. Attack on Titan is a bunch of people who have... They're like these giants that have no sex organs or anything like that.
And they all look creepy.
Yeah, they all look creepy as fuck. And they eat people. So what they did was like 5,000, 1,000 years ago or something like that. They put up these giant walls and they're like, yay, we're safe from the Titans. And then like 100 years later, a giant Titan just kicks in the wall and they're like, well, shit.
We did not think this one through, did we?
So, long story short, you live in a world where you're trapped in a giant walled city waiting to get eaten by giants.
Yeah, that's such a great idea.
Yeah, or Sword Art Online is you put on this virtual reality video game headset and you get put in a video game world that's like a medieval world and it's like an MMO, but you can experience everything. But you're trapped in there because if you die in the game, you die in real life.
If you get die.
If you get die.
If you die, learn English.
If you get deaded.
Oh, great one. Tell the Brazilian to learn English.
Yeah, that's racist.
Seriously.
You just got faced.
Well, you know what? The Nexus does have a nice weather. You know, I've made friends with people around here. 'Cause...
Fuck it, you're going to the Shadow Realm. You didn't make up your mind fast enough.
What is in the Shadow Realm?
God damn it, Luis.
Titans.
Do you know anything?
Wait. A bunch
Have you ever
of
seen
animes
Yu-Gi-Oh?
have a Shadow Realm. Oh, okay, that Shadow Realm. Yeah, I know that one.
And also
Well,
Titans are in there.
Can I keep my
Why do you
deck?
want Titans everywhere?
No, they only exist in the Shadow Realm.
So the Titans are only in the Shadow Realm. So there are no Titans in the Attack on Titan universe now?
No. Like, some Titans are in the Shadow Realm.
And some of them are eating Luis. Basically, the Titans are just following Luis around.
Yay!
Sounds good to me.
He's like the last first prey.
I'll be in my video game, you know, fighting dragons and shit.
Yeah. I'm in the Shadow Realm. Oh.
Getting...
The Titans treat him like the last French fry.
You and French fries.
Come back!
On that note, you guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah, I think so. After
With the
threatening
Attack on Titan
me
theme
with-
song.
Don't.
Nah, that's copyrighted.
Hey, yeah,
you can't do that. Well, you can't get in trouble. It's just they'll put ads and it'll be annoying.
Yeah, you know.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So, Ruby, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes, it's been a pleasure.
It's nothing.
And everyone, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget, you can send us questions on our Send Us Questions thread. A very suggestive name, by the way. And you can leave your answer for our questions for the audience. Also on our threads. The links will be in the link shitter. And
Also, if you don't answer them, I'll send you to the Shadow Realm with Titans.
Yes, if you don't answer them, you're fucked.
Yes!
Yeah. You're getting sent to the Shadow Realm, bitches.
Yeah!
And you'll get a shout out on the podcast. So, once again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Good day.
This podcast intro and outro music is provided to us by TDBTyler. You can find him on Rooster Teeth by searching for his name, TDBTyler, and looking for his group, Oh the Humanity, spelled OHMMANATEE. You can also find more of his work on YouTube by searching for his channels, The Dropped Banana, all one word, and Oh the Humanity.